Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Lies official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Today on Days of Our Lies, Victor's family is anxious for answers, Chloe shoots down Brady, and Melinda and Lai reunite. Or do they? Gabby is opening wedding gifts in the Demira home, including matching bulletproof vests and a note from Julie that reads, "Till death do you part." It's Lai who answers the doorbell. He presents her a wedding gift when she wants to know what he's doing there. What exactly is it? A bomb? Lee claims he would never hurt her and had nothing to do with Harris' abduction. He hoped they might be friends now that she was married. He didn't, after all, try to sabotage the wedding or assassinate the groom. She isn't interested in whatever game he's playing. She simply wants him imprisoned, but when he swears he won't, she wonders if it's because you're screwing the DA. That's crude, but also incorrect. He isn't screwing with her. She jokes that he was thinking he'd be so good in the sack that Melinda wouldn't charge him. Leigh claims he's simply heartbroken and trying to move on, so they don't have to do this contentious thing anymore. She slams the door in his face. Stephen storms into the DA's office, demanding that Melinda take action against the man who tried to kill me. She had already tried, but Harris pointed to Megan and Rolf, indicating that Lai had nothing to do with it. Stefan claims they know it's not true, but Melinda points out that proof is required or her hands will be tied. Stefan, on the other hand, wonders if she's acting kind because she's dating Leigh. Lady Whistleblower alerted the community to the fact that the two were canoodling. That first date, according to Melinda, was a dumpster fire. The second, inadvertent date went okay, but the third failed miserably. Nonetheless, I have to say, it was rather nice having my feelings returned for once. Stefan advises her to be creative in order to obtain a conviction, to do anything she can within the law. Stefan returns home and shows her Leigh's gift, which he discovered at the front door. Stefan assures her that Lai is not stupid enough to give them a traceable explosive. He shook the gift, and it begins to tick. Lai sees Melinda in the restaurant and tells her he is still interested in her. Wendy suspected Melinda was attempting to trap him, but Lai couldn't get it out of his mind. He apologizes and requests that they begin again. In any case, he's not guilty and has nothing to worry from her. Right. Melinda returns to Stefan's idea, assuring Lai that she feels he is innocent. She asks if he wants to do this, and he flashes back to Gabby, recommending he sleep with Melinda to keep her from pursuing legal action. Back at the Kyriakis estate, Maggie is about to tell Xander about Sarah's pregnancy when Justin walks in with the news that Victor's plane has gone missing. Everyone is stunned, but Maggie attempts to elucidate after a brief pause. "What do you mean you're missing? How could it have gone missing?" She attempts to keep it together as she asks Justin if he believes the plane crashed. Justin insists on not jumping to conclusions. After all, Victor didn't file a flight plan to hide Beau's location from Megan. Maggie has no idea where he is, but she calls anyhow. It is routed to voicemail. Xander tries to cheer her up by suggesting that he could still be with Beau. Perhaps he awoke from her coma. So Maggie phones Sean to find out Hope's phone number. Sean phones back to inform him that Victor is not with Hope. He had already left. It was 3 days ago. Hope has no idea where Victor is, and Maggie has no idea either. He should have returned home today, not 3 days ago. What happened to him? Justin calls Shane for clarification, and he pledges to look into it. Maggie sends Alex and Xander home. Justin and Bonnie are okay with her. They will keep everyone informed. After she pretends not to remember what she was about to tell him, Xander consoles her and departs. Over at the Brady pub, Belle tells Sean about Kristen's request and the Brady/Rachel issue. She and John are both hoping to hell he doesn't do something rash. Sean is subsequently informed that Xander has proposed to Chloe. He's shocked, and the two wonder what's wrong with her that she's still considering it. Belle rolls her eyes and tells Sean of her fight with Chloe. When Maggie calls with the news that Victor is missing, they agree to celebrate his promotion. He phones and leaves a message for Hope, but assures there's no need to worry just yet. She returns her call and describes how he left 3 days earlier, although he was unclear and distracted at the time. Something was bothering him. He should have informed Maggie, but he's never been known to consider other people's feelings. But what if something were to happen to him? Sean would be devastated. They haven't spoken in months. Sean agrees with Belle that he should not go there. He can only hope for a quick response. Brady, meanwhile, is locking lips with Chloe until she pushes him away, curious as to what he's up to. After she yells again, he apologizes and brings up Xander's proposal and the potential that he can still persuade her out of marrying that creep. She tells him he's acting inappropriately, but Brady reminds her of the horrific things Xander has done. Fine. But hey, they've both done horrible things. Brady responds with what happened to Bonnie and Susan, but she assures him that his regret is sincere. He can be stubborn, arrogant, and impulsive, but I've also gotten to know a man who's kind, gentle, and listens. But when Brady asks if she loves him, she is unable to respond. Their chemistry, on the other hand, is still there for him, and he knows he felt it as well. For example, when he forced a kiss on her. They adore each other, so it's time to bid Xander go. No, Chloe argues, they had too many problems, and nothing has changed. Before he informs her about Rachel, Chloe tells Brady that she's moved on and still wants to be with Xander. She isn't sure if she will marry him, but for the time being, all she can offer Brady is friendship. He vows to attempt to understand rather than continue to push. If Xander is what she desires, he will strive to accept. They are reuniting as pals. Stefan pulls out the present after dipping it in water in the last moments of the show. The two brace themselves for a clock. Gabby claims Lai told her that sending a clock as a gift was equivalent to wishing them dead in Chinese culture. Melinda and Lee flirt, both with a hidden agenda, before she asks him how he thinks about Gabby and Stefan getting married. It was painful, but it helps to have a fascinating, gorgeous woman sitting across from me. He inquires about her residual feelings for Stefan, to which she responds, Stefan who? They raise a glass to one another, vowing to start over with no hidden ambitions. Brady is about to depart when Xander arrives, complaining about his cousin trying to convince Chloe out of marrying him. Brady concedes he is correct, but he fails. Xander, on the other hand, stops him and informs him that Victor has gone missing. Maggie tells Bonnie she doesn't feel well and goes to lie day. If she falls asleep, Justin pledges to wake her up with news. She walks away, and Alex concedes that this appears to be the worst of it. He bids Justin and Bonnie farewell. Shane calls just as Bonnie is about to depart to check on Maggie. The Coast Guard discovered Titan jet wreckage in the Mediterranean. There has been no word on any survivors. Justin and Bonnie hug as they strive to remain calm. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.